I'm going to talk about my time as the wife of the Governor-General because I figure that's what the most interesting thing I've done in my life. Thank you, Patrick. My 12th birthday was lucky as I received a gold bike with white trimmings. My second lucky break was meeting Anand, and we've had a very lucky life.
You've changed life.
Yes, after the Queen, it should just roll on. After she had endorsed Anand to be the Governor-General, the Queen's representative in New Zealand, we lunched with the Queen and the Duke. I decided to highlight 3 themes as the Governor-General's spouse. First, children. Here Murray Edridge from Bernardo's and I are cutting a cake at the Roots of Empathy baby celebrations. Secondly, the environment. In a magnificent Kauri stand during our visit to Northland, we're told how the giant iconic trees are threatened by disease. And thirdly, our volunteers, who are a very important segment of our economy. We have one of the biggest voluntary sectors on earth, and it is ageing. Anand and I always love celebrating people who are our greatest asset. At investiture ceremonies, we feel proud of Kiwis' achievements. The state welcome for the Prince and Princess of Orange is significant because of Willem's coronation tomorrow. State welcomes depend on outstanding organisation. In 2009, Anand made a state visit to the Solomon Islands. This delightful shot underscores the linkages made with the people there. Government houses and the staff create the platform on which the person in the role performs constitutional, ceremonial and community functions. These holders of the Order of New Zealand are our most laudable people. It's a great privilege of the role to celebrate them with an annual dinner. The constitutional role of the Governor-General is never more significant than when the government changes. Here's the government sworn in during Anand's term. A successful event initiated during the term was the Emerging Leaders Dinner, where Willie Apiata and Humphrey Hanley of Deborah make friends. Networking led to much success that night. With aide de camp's and ceremonies, we had a lot to do with the armed services and Bruce, and gained a very high regard for each of them. I suggested to Anand at a very wet Bledisloe Cup that there should be an equivalent cup for netball. I'm pleased that the Constellation Cup was the result. The conservation of the Wellington House happened during half of Anand's term, but was never a disadvantage to us. I valued my input with the committees, but lost some battles. Visits to the realm of New Zealand included Tokelau, Cook Islands, Niue and the Chathams, which is illustrated here by a tree with dendroglyphs. The February Christchurch earthquake saw many heroes in Hagley Park. Here we are briefed about the efforts of international rescue after seeing the devastation. We involved the family in planning the inclusions in the coat of arms, which was devised for Anand and which hangs in the foyer of the house. The wedding of Prince William and Catherine Middleton was a stellar occasion and we had a fine time. We were often asked how we found it, and it was one of the many times we pinched ourselves. The farewell lunch for Anand, recognising his achievements, included me as I was honoured by the Prime Minister awarding me the Queen's Service Order. Although the experience serving the country in this way was a great privilege for us, we're glad to be getting on with the rest of our lives in our own home. There is much to enjoy.